We got a pretty sweet treat right now, as a matter of fact. Two very special guests with us. Singer, actress, mother, and cancer survivor Olivia Newton-John, and the love of her life, her husband, John Amazon, John Easterling. Welcome to the show. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to be with you.
Now, I love to see a couple holding hands. You guys are still newlyweds. You just got married last summer, right?
Yeah, we're celebrating our 10th month.
And you did it twice, didn't you?
Yes, we got married in Peru and then got married again in Florida.
Oh, why'd you guys pick Peru?
Peru's just a magical place for me and now for us. I've been going 30 years down there. It's just extraordinary. The highlands, the rainforest. So we had an extraordinary place at Tambo Mache in the Inca, some Inca ruins there, where I go every year to make see my visioning for the next year, to make my plans for the next year. And Olivia agreed to come with me a couple of years ago, and we just fell madly in love on day 2, and just became a special place.
And then we got married a year later in the same place.
Oh, that's so romantic. Awesome. These pictures are wonderful. Is this from the wedding or from the year before?
That's the wedding. That's our wedding day. That's our wedding ceremony.
That is
we're on a mountaintop. On a mountaintop at dawn, and it was the winter solstice, the first day of the winter solstice, and it was the moon was coming up. It was cold and crispy. It was just gorgeous.
Just magical, right?
Catching a priest. It was gorgeous.
And you are called Amazon, John, for those who don't know, and there's a reason for that?
Well, I've been going to the Amazon 30 years now, essentially as a treasure hunter, and kind of been through a variety of treasure, pre-Columbian goods, and then later gemstones, mineral specimens. But really the last 18 years has been all about the botanical treasures down there, a lot of medicinal plants, so much so, of course, the rainforest is called a living pharmacy to the world.
How do you know what's like good for your body, good for your soul, and what's like poisonous?
Well, there's a lot of indigenous use and a lot of indigenous history to that. And then we find in many countries, the United States in some cases, oftentimes in other countries, are doing a lot of research on these plants. 100,000 species of plants, you're looking at maybe a tiny 2% that have been studied for the therapeutic value, yet there's about 30–40% of pharmaceuticals come from that. So it's just like a living treasure house of nutrition, you know, that we can take advantage of.
And you two are both very much committed to preserving this area, the rainforest, and the medicinal value.
Well, John's been going down there for a long time, and what I admired about him, because we knew each other for 15 years before we fell in love, we were friends, and I always admired about him that he was helping the indigenous people down there and helping them get title to their land so they can make their own decisions about what happens in the future to the forest. And now we're involved with a wonderful group called ASEA, which is the Amazon Center of Environmental and Educational Research, and a portion of everything from Amazon herb and from our new wonderful rainforest drink Zamu goes back to ASEA to help educate the children of the rainforest.
And before we let you go, we're actually going to try Zamu.
Yeah,
let's
try it. It's incredible.
What does it do for your body?
You tell him I'm pouring.
Just clear your mind, brighten your day. You know, it's it's based on the camu fruit, which grows in the Amazon floodplain, and it has the highest naturally occurring source of vitamin C of anything in the world, but more importantly, to me anyway, it has leucine, valine, serine, important amino acids that just change the terrain and facilitate like serotonin uptake and just makes the world better. Yeah, just happy.
Cheers, Zamu to you.
Zamu to you. I gotta try that.
As I go, Zamu, la 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 la. Sorry. It's corny, buddy.
This is delicious.
What a lovely voice. I recognize that voice.
It's so fruity.
This is really delicious.
It's in the base of pineapple and mango. It's certified organic, and it also has cacao, which is wonderful for circulation.
Where can we get it?
Yeah, drinkzamu.com.
Is this how you stay so beautiful? How come you look exactly the same as you did 30 years ago?
30 years ago.
Seriously.
You have glasses on? No.
You're
sweet.
one
You're very kind.
person that stays exactly the same.
You're very kind. I've been drinking
Fruity.
Zamu, and I take John's herbs, and I'm happy, of course, so that makes a wonderful difference.
We know that you are a breast cancer survivor.
Yes.
Thriver,
I like to call it. Thriver.
Thriver.
Yes.
That's even better. That's even better. Has this played a role in your staying cancer-free? I assume you are cancer-free now?
I am, yes. 17 years now.
These medicinal herbal products, have they played a role in your
Yes, well, I met
thriving?
John shortly after I'd gone through that, actually, and we were friends, but I was taking Illumination, which is a mixture of a lot of rainforest herbs. I took that for a long time, and now, of course, I take everything, and I drink this all the time. I've been around the world in the last 2 months. I've been around the world and on a plane every second day, I think, haven't we, just about? Yeah. And this has kept me going. I swear, my immune system is strong and I feel great.
Hey, I heard a rumor that you might be doing Dancing with the Stars. Is that true?
Really?
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
Wouldn't that be great?
asked me a few times. People keep asking me, but I'd love to do the actual training. The dancing would be really fun, but I think I'd be too nervous to do that.
You'd be a natural. You're a dancer. You're a performer.
I'm going to start a write-in campaign right now. I want everyone to write in or email that show and tell
They
them
want
you
her.
want her.
They want her. She
Only if
just has
he's
to
my
say
partner.
yes.
Only if he's my partner.
Oh, no, you've done it.
Do you know that Grease is actually playing here right now with Taylor Hicks in it, the American Idol winner?
I heard about that. He does the Beauty School Dropout song.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, he plays Teen Angel.
Yeah, Teen Angel.
Does it still bring back fond memories for you?
Oh, all the time. I'm reminded of it every day because I swear every day somebody asks me about the movie or says it's their favourite or they watched it when they were a kid or their kids are watching it or their kids' kids are watching it now.
Or they try to sing the song. You're the one that I'm like.
It's great. I mean, I'm thrilled.
He's been singing all day.
I know. I love it.
Did you bring your leather jacket?
No, I didn't. You should go get one. I can't get the song out of my head, though. It's
So you're still
memorable.
singing.
Yes, I just finished a 10-city tour about 2 weeks ago. And then I went off to Australia and then to Japan, and we've started on this Zama tour now.
Is there more recording coming up soon?
Yes, I think I would like to do another album. I like to do healing music now, and particularly now with John, I'd like to do rainforest music and things like that. Would be wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So
That's
what kind of
extraordinary.
instrumental?
Her last album, like the Grace and Gratitude, is just extraordinary healing music. And it even starts off when I heard it, and this was before we had been to Peru. It sounds like Highland cañas and flutes and things in there. There's a whole resonance about it that people really get healed from.
Yeah, what would be the instrumentals for healing music?
Well, there's a lot of flute, and this
Yeah.
album, this one here, it's an hour of music that doesn't stop. Each track there's another piece of music that links to the next song, and it's all about healing, and it's very gentle. You can do a yoga class to it or meditation.
So these are all new songs, not old classics.
This one is all new. Last year, I climbed the Great Wall of China for 3 weeks to raise money for my Cancer and Wellness Centre in Australia.
Yeah.
And John came with me for the first half of that. It was a most amazing journey. So these songs are duets with a lot of my friends, Richard Marks and Barry Gibb and Cliff Richard, and Keith Urban gave me duets, and we did a wonderful album to raise money for the hospital.
That's awesome. I love the blend of your accents. Australian, British, and North Carolina?
Yeah. Did you guess that, or did you know?
I guess it because I'm from Virginia originally.
No kidding.
And I can pick up a North Carolina accent, a Tar Heel accent.
wow.
Like that. Yeah. I'm serious.
You're the first one to ever guess that.
Really?
Right on.
Yeah. Some people think he's an Aussie now. He's picked up some of
Good
them.
day.
He's an Aussie by commitment. I want to remind our viewers that Oilivia and John will take their educational tour on health, healing, and the value of Amazon to Embassy Suites tomorrow, San Rafael. All the details are on our website, so just go right there. Such an awesome pleasure having you on our show. You two are just
Thanks for having us.
Zemo to you. It's 10-month anniversary.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, please come back again.
Today is the time.